For both challenge, Chelsea turn it into goals for goals challenge. Hello my beautiful people, welcome back to the channel once again, Global Football View, and we are on to the weekend review show. We're going to take a look at the big happenings around the continent of Europe and the top 5 leagues, as Chelsea from Premier League defeated Wolverhampton Wanderers by 6 goals to. It was a very entertaining game. I wasn't expecting Chelsea to be that fluent in the attacking phase, and also the way they played. Like I was thinking, because of the new players they had, they're going to take time to gel. But looking at the way they played yesterday, the attacking phase of Chelsea, well, that was scintillating. It was a very demure performance for Chelsea as they trashed Wolverhampton Wanderers by 6 goals to 2, getting their first win of the season. Wolverhampton Wanderers losing back-to-back game of the season after losing to Arsenal last week by 2 goals to nothing. Now they're losing 6-2 as they sit almost bottom of the league table. From the Chelsea game, we saw the likes of Manchester City and Arsenal returning back to where they stopped last season, as Manchester City humiliated Ipswich Town by 4 goals to 1. Erling Haaland was the star of the show as scoring a hat-trick in the game. That guy, he can't stop scoring. He really can't stop scoring. I heard one of his players saying instead of signing the match ball for Erling Haaland as they won that game by 4 goals to 1. I think if Ipswich hasn't scored early in that game, probably the game would have ended like 2-0, 2-1, 3-1. But because they touched the tail of the Tigers, so the Tiger raw-handed. He humiliated Ipswich by 4 goals to 1. Arsenal, on the other hand, continued their impressive form to the season, how they ended last season by defeating Aston Villa by 2 goals to nothing. Goals from Thomas Partey and Leandro Trossard gave Arsenal a very comprehensive win in that game. But 2-0, I think, will flatter Arsenal, in my opinion, because Oli Watkins should be doing better with the chances he had in the game. 2 good chances as he flooded its line, and one of the chances, the one in the second half in the 56 minutes, I think that should be a goal. But the goalkeeper David Raya was there to save Arsenal as they ran away with all 3 points. Remember last season Arsenal didn't take any point from this game, and a lot of pundits, a lot of Arsenal fans, a lot of fans all around the world have been saying that if Arsenal could have gotten at least 1 win from their game against Aston Villa last season, probably they might have won the league. And if you look at the league table, how it ended with just 2 points below Manchester City, you might want to agree with that. And getting all 3 points and not considering a goal is something I think Arsenal have laid a mark out there for the rest of the Premier League team to really look up to them and tell them that we are ready, and we are ready to ramble. Same will Brighton Wanderers will be saying in their corner as they ramble over Manchester United with a 2-1 win. Manchester United, in my opinion, were unlucky to have lost this game. I think a draw would have been a fair result in this game, because after watching the game through, after the match, I actually thought Brighton really deserved a win. But watching the game over again, I think a draw would have been a fair result for this game if Zexi wasn't in an offside position to cancel out Garnacho goal. But we can't say much. But I still believe Erik ten Hag is a fraud and should be sacked. What's the predicting? He's going to be among the manager that's going to be sacked this season. So just let's watch and see. Watch the space and let me know in the comment section. Do you think I'm just over exaggerating or I'm just saying the truth? Let me know in the comment section. They lost that game by 2 goals to 1. Brighton winning in the last minute of the game. What's his name? Joao Pedro scoring in the 95th minute to give them the other 3 points in that game. So from there we go on to Liverpool. Liverpool and the slot team is really doing impressive. They won again by 2 goals to nothing as they defeated Brentford by 2 goals to nothing. A lot of people will be sleeping on Liverpool, but I don't think we should be sleeping on them, because in my opinion they're going to do great things this season. So let's just keep our fingers crossed, and hopefully let's see how the season is going to pan out. Other results from the English Premier League saw Bournemouth played a 1-1 draw with Newcastle. as Crystal Palace were defeated at home by West Ham by 2 goals to nothing. Fulham defeated Leicester City by 2 goals to 1. Southampton were defeated at home by Nottingham Forest by 1 goal to nothing. Tottenham humiliated Everton by 4 goals to nothing. that's all from the Premier League, and we'll move on to the League One here. Marseille, we had to 1-1 draw by Reims. I actually had hopes on Marseille after the impressive win last week. I thought this week would have been different, and I was thinking they're going to do beats this week, but unfortunately for them and fortunate for PSG, PSG are running away with the league at the moment. They were head to a 2-2 draw at home by Reims, and it's not good looking for the Zabi Marseille team, and they should be thanking Greenwood for saving the day in that game as they head to a 2-2 draw. PSG, on the other hand, look good with a comprehensive 6-0 thumping over Montpellier. Montpellier have really been a buggy team for PSG, but PSG looking good since Kylian Mbappe left, and at the moment, everything looking as the president would want it to be, as they ran away with a 6-0 lead after impressive win last week against Le Havre. So from the League One, other matches that were played, saw Nantes defeated Auxerre by 2-0. Nice played at a 1-1 draw with Toulouse. Strasbourg defeated Reims by 3-1. Lens defeated Brest by 2-0, even after going down 10 men. Saint-Etienne were defeated at home by Le Havre by 2-0. Lille and Angers played out a 2-0 win for Lille. Lyon were defeated at home by Monaco. Monaco playing with 10 men, they defeated Lyon. That was one of the big match of the weekend. Fortunately for Monaco, and unfortunately for Lyon, they were defeated in that game by 2-0. So it's not looking good for Lyon, it's not looking good for Marseille, and PSG are running away with the league. And hopefully next week these guys are gonna turn up. And also from the Italian Serie A, the defending champion Inter Milan returned back to winning ways as they defeated Lecce by 2-0 in that game. I think the whole of the Italian Serie A really need to find a good competitor for Inter Milan. If not, they are going to run away with the league this season. Inter Milan was without their star man Martinez in the game, but they still went on to win that game by 2-0. So while Inter Milan are doing their best, AC Milan are doing their worst as they eliminated away to Parma. Parma defeated them by 2-1. Parma, in my opinion, shouldn't be beating AC Milan with the kind of player AC Milan have after a poor performance last week. Now you're losing to Parma. It's not something they should be doing, but Parma had other plans, and AC Milan were defeated by 2-1. AC Milan are still looking for their first win of the season. Napoli returned back to winning ways with a 2-0 thumping over Bologna. Last season, Bologna were defeated by Napoli. Antonio Conte, Napoli returned back to winning with Kvaratskhelia was the start of the show as they ran away with all 3 points to give Antonio Conte his first win for Napoli as they won that game by 2-0. It's not looking good for AC Milan, and also Juventus will be playing today. So from the Italian Serie A, other matches that were played saw AS Roma defeated at home by Empoli by 2-1. Fiorentina and Venezia ended in a goalless draw. Torino defeated Atalanta by 2-1. Monza were defeated at home by Genoa by 1-0, while Udinese with a 10-man defeated Lazio in that game. So that's all we have from the Italian Serie A. As we move on to the German Bundesliga, we are last season champion Bayer Leverkusen needed a last-minute winner as they defeated by Borussia Mönchengladbach by 3-2. And this game was a very entertaining game, and I can tell you for free, Borussia Mönchengladbach are still unbeaten when it comes to the Liga form. So I don't know if they're gonna go ahead with how they have been playing, because they seems to be having that knack of scoring late in every game they play, and it's never ending game when it comes to Bayer Leverkusen, because they tend to always find a way to get the 3 points. One player I need to chat about is Granit Xhaka, who scored a banger in that game, the first half of the game, to give Bayer Leverkusen the early lead in that game. But Borussia Mönchengladbach came back, fought back, and were leading in that game. and unfortunately for them, they were picked back and they ended up losing that game. Same can be said about Bayern Munich, as they were put to a scale by their opponent Wolfsburg, because Bayern Munich had it all in their hands. They were playing the game and it felt as if they were going to go on to score 2 or 3 after scoring in the first half, but Wolfsburg came flying in the second half, scored 2 quick goals, and took the intervention of Thomas Müller and the coach to turn the tide as they ran away with all 3 points with a 3-2 win against Wolfsburg. On the other hand, Borussia Dortmund comprehensively defeated their opponents, Eintracht Frankfurt, by 2-0. Borussia Dortmund looking convincing in my eyes. I watched the game and I can tell you the game was tagged Mario Götze derby. No, Mario Götze currently play for Eintracht Frankfurt, but after watching the game, I can tell you Borussia Dortmund are looking good. And with the way things are going, they really would have a say in that league. So other result from the German Bundesliga saw St. Pauli defeated at home by Oerdingen by 2-0. Wolfsburg and Werder Bremen played at a 2-2 draw. Freiburg defeated Stuttgart by 3-1. OFM defeated the newly promoted Holstein Kiel by 3-2. Amiens and Union Berlin played at a draw. RB Leipzig were put to a scale as a 10-man team. They defeated Bochum by 1-0. This game wasn't really that entertaining in my opinion, and with a star on the show for Leipzig, I think they should be doing better. I think they should be beating a team like Bochum convincingly at home, but like people would like to tell me, it's the start of the league. The teams are trying to gather their feet. So, but with the stars on the show for Leipzig, like Xavi Simeone, and they should be doing better against teams like Bochum and not dragging their feet. And if not for a last ditch tackle from the defender, they would have been pegged to a 1-1 draw. So, from the German Bundesliga, we'll move on to the La Liga, where Kylian Mbappe seems like he's struggling for Real Madrid, because I really cannot tell if this is the same Kylian Mbappe which I've seen for PSG, which I'm seeing in Real Madrid at the moment. Is struggling, playing in the number 9 position. I don't think that's his best position. But with the likes of Vinicius on the left-hand side, and it's really difficult for Carlo Ancelotti to scatter what he has built over the years, because Vinicius has really been impressive playing from the left-hand side and Rodrigo from the right-hand side. But let me just assume that Kylian Mbappe is trying to acclimatize to the new environment, and the weight of playing for Real Madrid is telling on in. But they ended up winning that game against Valladolid by 3-0. But something I really need to point out was how Kylian Mbappe struggled in that game, and the boy Endrick coming on in the 86 minutes and to score his first Bernabeu goal. So let's just say it's not looking good, not a good start for Kylian Mbappe when it comes to goal wise. But apart from the goals, it's interplay with the likes of Rodrigo and Vinicius has been good, and let's see it's gonna pan hard for him, and hopefully his career is gonna rise up and Real Madrid. One player I need to shout about is my man Arda Güler, Turkey international. It was played because I think Bellingham suffered a muscular injury, so Arda Güler was starting for Real Madrid in that game, and it was really impressive in my opinion. I really like the boy. I really like the way he plays, and it seems like the likes of Odegaard and Mesut Ozil kind of midfielder. So I like Arda Güler, and what I saw from him was really good. Hope he continue in that way, and hope Carlo Ancelotti keep trusting him as the season Panza. So from the from the La Liga also, we had other matches that were played. Yamil Lamar was also a star on the show as he was playing against his friend Nico Williams as they defeated Atletico by 2 goals to 1. Lewandowski scoring the winning goal in that game. It wasn't an easy game, it was a hard-fought game, and Atletico Bilbao really did their possible best to disrupt Barcelona's season, but Lewandowski, the man for the moment, really stepped up as the one that came by 2 goals to 1. So at the moment, Barcelona are doing everything possible to take back the La Liga crown from Real Madrid. It was an easy win for Atletico Madrid as they thrashed last season Wanda Genoa by 3 goals to nothing. My man Antoine Griezmann was the star of the show with a goal and assist in the game as they ran away with all 3 points in that game. Atletico Madrid doing their bit this season with the likes of players they've signed. Conor Gallagher from Chelsea and the striker from Manchester City, Alvarez. So I think Atletico Madrid is one team we should be looking up to even when it comes to the Champions League game. So Atletico Madrid will do their best. So that's all we have for you guys this week on the weekend review. Let me know in the comment section if you like this video, and let me know if you think my session of the Manchester United manager Erik ten Hag is right, and if you think he's going to be the first manager to be sacked this season, because in my opinion I think he's going to be among the first manager to be sacked in the Premier League this season. Chelsea are looking really good, and hopefully let's see how the season is going to go out for them. And from my La Liga take out, I really think Carlo Ancelotti need to play Kylian Mbappe from the left-hand side if you want to get the best out of him. So that's all we have for you guys today. So till I meet you again, stay safe. Remember to like this video on your way out. Peace.